the Washington High School Choir sings our national anthem, and members of the Washington High School Junior ROTC Color Guard, including Commander Cadet Captain Jacob Gebauer, Cadet First Lieutenant Caitlin Nardiello, Cadet Staff Sergeant Keegan Norman, and Cadet Sergeant Ricky Lee presents the colors of our nation. You are asked to please remain standing in respect until the colors have been retired from the court. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome Principal Mr. Dan Conrad.
Thank you, Warriors. It is always great to come together and gather as a community. Today we welcome the South Dakota Secretary of Education, Dr. Ben Jones, and dignitaries to Washington High School. To start our celebration, though, please welcome to the floor your 2019 Warrior Dance Team performing their hip-hop routine. Here they are.
Stand in the way of love and we will smoke them all.
At this time, please join me in welcoming the Superintendent of Sioux Falls Public Schools, Dr. Brian Maher, to the podium.
Good morning, everybody. I want to begin today by acknowledging some of our invited guests who are with us here today. Please hold your applause until all of them have been introduced. From the Southeast Regional Director from the Office of the United States Senator Mike Rounds, we have with us Tyler Tortson. We have with us from the Board of Education, Board Member Todd Tolke, Board Vice President Carly Ryder, and Board President Cynthia Mickelson. Also with us as the Director of the School Administrators of South Dakota, Rob Munson. Also, the President of the South Dakota Education Association, Mary McCorkle. Former Washington High School Principal, current Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Jamie Knoll. 4 years ago, you would have booed him. It's nice for you to applaud him today. With us also today is Assistant Superintendent Dr. Teresa Boyson and our Senior Director of Special Education, Deb Mullenberg-Wilson. It is my honor today to introduce to you our guest speaker. With us today is Dr. Ben Jones. Dr. Jones served in the United States Air Force for 23 years. And in 2013, he became the Dean of Arts and Sciences at Dakota State University in Madison, South Dakota. Earlier this year, our governor, Kristi Noem, appointed Mr. Jones as the Secretary of Education for the state of South Dakota. It is in that role that he joins us here today. Please give a warm Sioux Falls and Washington High School welcome to our Secretary of Education, Dr. Ben Jones.
Well, good morning. It's great to be here today to watch the Warrior Dance Team and listen to the chorus singing the national anthem. Thanks to Coach Neiman for all her hard work in putting that together. I wanted to kick off today with a discussion about, and what this is all about, is a kickoff to an initiative about civics education. And I wanted to do it here at Washington High School because it's named for our first president. Now, you may think George Washington is a boring $1 president, but the truth is he could be a fierce warrior, a Washington warrior. In fact, if you travel someday to the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C., you can see the coat that he wore into combat when he was 22 in 1754 that's punctured with bullet holes. How he survived that first battle is really a marvel. That was during the French and Indian War, during the American Revolution, now a commanding general. With too few troops, he realized that just surviving would have to be the way that they would win the war, that we would win the war against the British. So he had to pick his battles. He had to keep morale high for his starving army and pick the fights to win. He had to be a master of intelligence, using spies and codes, and fight only when he knew that he could win. Many of you have seen the painting of Washington in a small boat filled with soldiers rowing across the icy Delaware River on Christmas Day. Well, that was a sneak attack, one of the few battles that Washington won during the war. But it was the battle that ended the year 1776 with a win, and it boosted morale and it helped his army pull together. It was a win that would keep the army together a few more months when other troops in other locations would win their battle and bring the French into the war. And despite the fact that they tried to kill Washington 20 years before. Nevertheless, that surprise attack kept our young nation going, and ultimately they would win with the French at Yorktown. Exhausted and broke, the British let us go. all made possible by surprise. It seems surprises make many things possible. And that surprise is not the only reason that I'm here. We have a special guest here today to help us recognize and thank the staff at Washington High School. Dr. Jane Foley has come from Santa Monica, California. She represents the Milken Family Foundation. The Milken family has been a friend and supporter of education since 1987. Dr. Foley is a product of the Chicago Public Schools. She earned her doctorate at Purdue University and was a teacher and principal in Indiana for 24 years before moving to California to join the foundation. Please welcome our special guest, the Milken Family Foundation's Senior Vice President, Dr. Jane Foley.
Hello, Washington. It is a pleasure to travel from California and share this assembly with you. As you just heard, my name is Jane Foley. I work at the Milken Family Foundation in Santa Monica, California. Okay, so you probably don't know much or anything about the Milken Family Foundation, but the foundation knows a lot about you. Oh yes, even in California, we heard about your school, your staff. In my job, I travel around the whole country visiting schools, but this is our only stop in the state, and I heard you have the best students in South Dakota. Is it true? I knew it. So I'm glad I just traveled 1,600 miles to hear it from you firsthand. And now you know, people are watching you. Again, they're watching you in the state capitol. We're watching you in California as well. So congratulations and keep it up. I am here for two reasons. First, to communicate a very important message. And second, to share some exciting news we've been keeping a secret. The message is about the critical role that teachers and principals play in our society. At the Milken Foundation, we believe educators have the most important job in our country because they have the responsibility of preparing all of you for a bright future. Think for a moment of all your favorite teachers. Maybe it's here at Washington. Maybe it was middle school or elementary. The good teachers make a difference. And in the spirit of paying tribute to the importance of educators, I'd like to take a moment right now to acknowledge the dedicated faculty at Washington for the work they're doing. Could all the teachers stand, and the staff, the custodians, the kitchen workers, Mr. Conrad, Dr. Maher. Thank you. Those are the people that are working so hard every day to give you the education you need to succeed. Well, that applause was probably appreciated, but we don't clap and hold ceremonies for educators very often. We recognize excellence in the other professions. The best athletes get Most Valuable Player awards. Entertainers get Emmys and Oscars. In science and medicine, there are Nobel Prizes. But our educators, who have the most important job of all, teaching all the people who are getting all the other awards and teaching all of you, they haven't had that kind of a celebration. That's just wrong. And the people at the Milken Foundation set out to change that. And that's why, over 30 years ago, a man named Lowell Milken created a program to honor outstanding educators. The program is called the Milken Educator Award. The Milken Award says in a very public way that greatness in education should be recognized too, that outstanding educators are the backbone of every distinguished school such as this. And only if we elevate the teaching profession will talented young people like you here at Washington consider a career in education. One teacher during his or her career has the power to positively influence thousands of young people's lives. If you want to help shape the future, we ask you to think about becoming a teacher. And that brings me to the exciting news. This fall, we're traveling all over the United States presenting Milken Awards to outstanding educators. There are many great teachers and principals in this country. You can believe me when I say it because I've been everywhere. I've met hundreds, thousands of talented educators. But one of the best teachers in the entire country, out of 3 million teachers, is here in your school. Oh yes. And before we leave, a teacher at Washington is going to receive this national award. It's the only one in South Dakota this year, and the Milken Award is so prestigious, it's called the Oscars of teaching. Whoa. So, now that you know that we're here to present a national award for excellence to a teacher, you might wonder, okay, what does it mean? What does the teacher get? Good question. The first thing the teacher gets is one big surprise, because you can't apply, we don't accept nominations, you don't find us, we find you. We are looking, searching, we go all over the country to find the best of the best. And the best of the best for the Milken Award also means this teacher has the potential to be a leader in education for decades to come. And the teacher is an unsung hero, doing extraordinary work, but relatively unknown beyond your school and district. That will change today, because the second thing the teacher gets is a lot of celebration and a lot of recognition, evidenced by all these distinguished guests that are here. And look at all the media that will cover this. Most importantly, all of you are here to see this out of class. And the reason you're here out of class is we want you to remember the message about the importance of educators. Next, the teacher joins a team. This is the elite, all-star education team with other distinguished educators that receive the Milken Award. And the teacher will join us at an education forum in Indianapolis, Indiana in March to meet with this year's all-star team. And when the teacher comes to the forum, the teacher will receive a financial award. What is it if you get a financial award? It means money. So let's find out how much money in the financial award. I think there were some students that were selected before the program to help. If you were selected before the program to help, please come forward. Okay, so let's start with some introductions. You heard my name's Jane Foley. Tell us your name, your grade level.
I'm Martin, and I'm a senior.
I'm Mercy, and I'm a senior.
I'm Caitlin, I'm a senior.
I'm Kemmer, and I'm a senior.
I'm Angelique, and I'm a junior. I'm Nora, I'm a junior.
Martin, do you like math?
No.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I love math. Okay, so uh-oh, because you're going to take a pop quiz. It's a math quiz, and we're doing it in front of the entire school. Okay. So I'll try a different question. Do you like money?
Like what?
Do you like money?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Anybody like money? All right, Martin. We've got some cards. We've got some people who will hold cards for us. You'll help us determine how much we're going to do in the financial award. So let's start with a few cards. Okay. Martin, What do we have?
25 bucks.
We have 25 bucks. What do you think of the $25 for the financial award here?
It's a little low.
It's a little low, okay. So you think she's giving me a look. Should we keep going?
Yeah, I'm thinking so, yeah.
Okay, let's try another card.
It's a little better, you know.
It's a little better. How much is it?
$250.
It's $250. Wouldn't you want $250 as a gift for excellence?
Wouldn't be bad.
It wouldn't be bad. All right, so obviously we have another person, we have another card. Are you saying we should use the last card?
Probably might as well. I mean, it's there.
It's there. Should we use the last card?
Yeah.
Let's use the last card. So what do we have?
2,500.
2,500. Would you want someone from the Milken Foundation to come to Washington and present $2,500 to a great teacher if you could?
Yeah.
Yes. Wait. I think I said earlier, this is one of the best teachers in the entire country. Did I say that?
Yeah, actually, that's a bit low for the best teacher.
Okay, I did say that. So, Dr. Jones, could you find one more zero?
That's pretty good.
It is. It's $25,000, and the teacher can use the $25,000 any way that this person chooses. We wish at the Milken Foundation that we could come to Washington and present the Milken Award to all the educators who've helped you so much. There's only one in South Dakota, so we found an individual to represent the excellence of your school and the entire country. Would you like to know who it is? Okay! It is such an honor to be here and present the Milken Educator Award. Well, may I have the envelope? The Milken Educator Award goes to Alison Ter Horst! Mrs. Ter Horst to speak in a moment, but we'll give her a chance to collect her thoughts. And I know Dr. Jones wants to bring congratulations.
So from the state of South Dakota, we'd like to say congratulations. It's really a remarkable thing, this award. It just speaks volumes to your school, to your professionalism, to your students, and to your dedication, what you teach and how you teach it, and your constant devotion to that. So congratulations.
There were some people you didn't meet before the program started. They're part of the All-Star team, and I'd like you to meet them now. They're called Veteran Milken Educators, recipients of the award from previous years. If the Veteran Milken Educators could join us.
Hi, Washington. I am Gina Benz. I was a Milken Educator Award winner in 2015, and I have been teaching for 20 years at that school over on the west side of town.
I'm Kira Christensen-Dilla. I was honored in 2009 when I was a math teacher at Sioux Falls, Washington High School.
I'm Leanna Rabine, and I got the award, was humbled by it in 2014, and I work at Hawthorne Elementary.
Good morning, I'm Karen Lukens, and I received the award in 2002. And I love teaching, so you all go for it.
I'm Amanda Christensen, and I received the award in Mitchell as an elementary teacher in 2016.
I'm Carla Dee, and I received the award in 2017 when I was a middle school teacher at Harrisburg Middle School.
Good morning, Washington. My name's John Fry. I won the award way back in 2002 with Ms. Lucas when I was a teacher at Aberdeen Central. I'm now principal of Vermilion High School. And all I could say is, Alison, welcome to the fraternity, the brotherhood and sisterhood. As you can see, we are well, mostly sisterhood from the looks of it. We are excited to have you join our ranks, and this just speaks to the testament of the fact that for all you kids watching and all your teachers in the stands, this is the greatest profession there is. And it's so wonderful that we get to be a part of something like this, so congratulations.
And I'm very proud to say that I'm a recipient of the Milken Educator Award. I received it in the last century, in 1994, when I was an elementary principal in Valparaiso, Indiana. So I'm bringing greetings from the Indiana Network, you heard from the South Dakota Network, and I'm welcoming you to our national family of excellence that wants to thank you for choosing teaching for your career. Congratulations. Shall we hear from our guest of honor?
To say this was a surprise is an understatement. I was up in the stands with Miss Vince Lowton saying, oh, I bet it's this person or this person or this person, because I am surrounded by really good educators. And so I can't accept this alone. I just thank all of the staff at Washington. And the other thing that I was really honored by is that a lot of times teachers, they don't get the recognition that they deserve. And I teach a class for kids who want to become future teachers, and every day I'm telling them that what they do is important, and becoming an educator is important. You are able to affect the lives of others, and I'm just so humbled by it today. So thank you so much. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Today, we're honoring Mrs. Ter Horst, but in doing so, we also aim to shine the spotlight on all the educators here and all the students here. And students, I want to thank you for helping us thank a teacher today in such grand fashion. And I have a favor to ask. After today, after the assembly, think again about the teachers that have helped you here at Washington in middle and elementary school. Send them an email, a text, a card. Find them and say thank you to them. Thank you. Congratulations.
Once again, congratulations, Ms. Ter Horst. on a very deserving honor, and she said it best. Every day we stand on the shoulders of giants around us. And at Washington, we have a great faculty, we have a great staff, we have a great student body. And it's because we bought into the circle of courage and what we believe in. Belonging, independence, mastery, and generosity. And today you got to witness some of the mastery that goes on at Washington and some of that generosity that's displayed. So thank you, Warriors, as we celebrate it. And as always, it is a great day to be a Warrior. Thank you, guys.